Oh, all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bite-Sized Biifs with a new series called Okami. Now, I keep seeing that the Okami HD remaster or remake is coming out soon, so I figured I have this game in my Nintendo Wii library and I haven't gotten around to playing it. So I threw it in my Wii U and thought this would be a really great game to follow up some of my series that just ended. So, we're going to begin the story of Okami. I'm going to check the options out real quick though, just output, background volume. Okay, nothing too satisfying. I just wanted to check to see if there was like a weird option there, but we'll go new game. Okami. I like the way it says Okami, by the way. But yeah, as always, since this is a console game, we are back on the monster couch, chilling, relaxing, having a good time. Oh, we got some brush action. Story, Hideki Kamiya. Or Kamiya. Hideki Kamiya? I am not very well versed in the pronunciation of Japanese names. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a groove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Yo, real talk, cherry blossoms are super beautiful. Mostly just because, like, I really like the color pink. It's close to purple, which is my favorite color. But each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Man, why does every tiny little, like, oh, this is a perfect quaint little village, yet there's demons here? Oh, look, demons! Oh, there's demons here! To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone was said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Real talk, I'd be scared of that too. It's like the Hydra from, like, Greek legend. Don't mess with anything with more than, like, a head. If it's got 2 heads, run. You might be able to take it, but don't try. So, I've been sitting on this game for about 2 or 3 years. I found it at a local used game shop, and they had it for like 20 bucks. That's 20 Canadian dollars, so it'd probably be like 15 American at your local game shop. This might be worth more now or less since the HD's coming out. I can't really say, but when the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. Keeping away all those dirty 8-headed monsters, that's why. They coming in your neighborhood snatching all your people up. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. So if you don't know, a familiar is like an animal companion. Generally, there's some sort of mystical connection between a familiar and its master. So, like, what the familiar can see, the master can usually see, or they can convey communication between one another somehow. I mean, I'm sure you all know what a familiar is, but I'm just throwing that in there just in case. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. You must be swift as the coursing river. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Sorry, not plumed. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into that woman's face. The home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. It's always the most beautiful maiden. It's never like Carol, the average-looking maiden. Or Cheryl, her sister. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson. Yes, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. But he missed. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. Well, in the faces. I mean, there's 8 of them, so dude's gonna be at least a little niblet snack for, every single one. They all get a bite. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi appeared I'm sorry, this font is a little hard for me to read this far away, but I'll try my best. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The 2 beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Yeah, some of the brush stroke textures on the letters are making T's look like F's and C's looking like O's a little bit, at least from where I am. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Swoosh. I said swoosh to the fire. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh sound effect. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Oh, it's like a moonlight sword! That's like +5 to hit and +5 damage. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his sacred and battered arms, scarred and battered arms. I swear I can read, everyone. I'm not illiterate. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Yeah, gotta decapitate that Hydra. That Japanese Hydra. Orochi, broken... Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. Lifted as high as the sky. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky, but it was like super nighttime, so this was really weird, and no one really knew why the sun was out at 3 a.m. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and refused Kamiki. No, town, you do not get this beast. And returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder greatly stroked the wolf's head. That probably said gently on second thought. I will stroke this wounded beast so greatly, it will be healed by my greatness of stroking. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. No, man, that's dead. That wolf is dead. Straight up dead. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. That statue looks like garbage. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi. I hope that's what that says. And placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. As the screen turns red. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Oh, dang, y'all. Oh, someone's gonna steal that moon sword. Don't you touch my moon sword. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi? Tsukuyomi? Tsukunagi? Tsukubuki? The sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. And then he pulled the sword out of the stone and became King Arthur. Man, you just unleashed evil onto the world. Way to go, jerk. Oh no, I have pooped my pants. I must run very fast. Oh no! Poop is everywhere! Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Oh, can I have toilet paper first? I really need to wipe. Say it! Say the magic words! Say it! And we're going on a rampage, 8-headed shadow monsters. So, it looks like, even though he didn't say the magic words, the Orochi is still using fireballs to literally destroy everything. Oh no, all those 2D trees! I liked looking at them from only one perspective. Now loading. Ah, you got little paw prints up into like a little treeman. Looks like a little forest spirit. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. Oh, is it Kamiki? The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Let me guess, that statue's gonna come to life and we're gonna be all Shiranui'd. And we're gonna have mystical wolf powers. Oh! Epic block, do not touch it. Oh, she's beautiful. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. So take my last remaining power. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as this voice slowly turns into the Queen of England. I'm not really trying to do any decent voice for any of these reads, guys. I'm just having fun with it, filling up the space, learning the story, getting back onto it. Oh, White Wolf with Fire Disc! Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sneef, sneef. Take a nap. First thing you do after waking up, after, like a 100-year nap, take a quick nap. Need that extra nap power. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. It's like super filled with blood and stuff. It's not water, it's like actual people's blood. It's all thick and gooey. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse. There's this one guy who has a castle who says he was a prince and took this young woman in after holding her dad hostage. Then they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Booby wiggle, booby wiggle. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho ho! Oh, hee hee hee! Oh, ha 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 ha! Eat tickles! Please stop tickling me! This is very not cool! Phew! What on earth? Oh, I didn't realize I had lice or ticks. I should have gotten myself checked before flying over here. I could have brought over an invasive species. You again? Ow, 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 are you nuts? Sorry, that's the wrong voice. Boy, for a little thing you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. I mean, I could have called him Ishyun. Wandering Artist Ishyun. As an Ishyun #1. I'll show you just how great I am. It won't be long till you're cutting off my sentences, bowing before my great brush. Look at this. Bam, take that, you stupid wolf, right in your face. Well, What do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? I actually think I prefer the sprite over the drawing that he made. What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shiranui. I'm not Japanese. Don't make fun of me. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Stop eating me, you crazy dog. Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. I mean, unless it's Sunday, you know, but whoa, we don't talk about what happens on Sundays. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword. Danko Maru. It's the dankest sword in all the land. It's so dank you don't even know what's gonna hit you. It's like the memest. The memeiest of Maymays, Danko Maru. Don't make me use my prized sword, Danko Maru, against you. I swear I'll slash you into like 5 or 6 different pieces. Little delicious little cutlets. What's that growling sound? I don't know, is it this wolf I'm jumping on? Maybe it's not quite liking that. And why is it so dark anyway? Oh man, I'm in that wolf's mouth again, aren't I? Oh great god Amaterasu! Stop being lazy and do something! I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. You hear that, guys? We got awesome power! Yeah! The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure did some weird stuff. I mean, I was sleeping in her cleavage, but whatever. The village's spirits are being kept inside the fruit. So, I guess I shouldn't tell you that I ate like half a dozen before we came here then, eh? That's the fruit that girl said. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. I mean, it was kind of a crap hole anyway. Do we really want to restore it? But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. If only we had some sort of magical goddess power, invoked to us by some sort of wood sprite. This darkness is really getting to me too. I mean, I like the sun, it's good. You know, I kinda hate the moon, cause it robs the sun of some glow. But then maybe the sun's just a cool guy and's like, you know what, moon? You should shine too. Have some of my light, why don't you? A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. I'm sorry, I'm having too fun with that. So, we move around, and can we, like, change camera? Anyway, this first episode's probably gonna be, like, stupid long, just because it's been probably 20 or 30 minutes, and we're just getting to some gameplay. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. But, you know, don't peel that fruit or else we might lose some souls. You can use the control pad to look around. The 2 button changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay with these weird things that don't exist in your world, but I'm clearly telling to the person controlling you? So we can look around with our thing, and then we got 2 here. Oh, look at that. We can have like a nice zoom out. Haha. Alright, let's do this so we can see a lot of the landscape. Oh, cutscene. Nope, not a cutscene. Hold on! That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. But, you know, that's kind of breaking the 4th wall, so I shouldn't mention it. Since I'm an artist and all, breaking the 4th wall is kind of looked down upon in a lot of media. And let me give you a little advice. Don't break the 4th wall unless you're Deadpool. You should save a number of game files. Oh, you should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes, and in case you're a filthy casual or a completionist. You don't want to get stuck somewhere without, getting all the stuff that you can get up till there, because nothing feels worse than when you save your game past a point and someone's like, oh, you missed one of the pieces of the game that, gets you the strongest weapon in the game near the end of the game. So, whatever, just save often and save multiple files, alright? Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. I heard this guy named Link told me to do that. I thought it was vandalism, but then some green gems started spewing out everywhere, and I was like, oh, holy moly, I can get cash from this deal. Swing the Wii remote to bust him with your head. I learned that move from that Mario guy. He hits blocks with his head. Way to go, my furry friend. You hit that pot just like Mario hits those blocks with his head. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Just break it and snag all the muns, son. Gotta get all them muns, and you can use the camera to turn around so you know where you're going, and you break all the stuff with your face hole. And I'm gonna stop that now because it's tiring me out a little bit. But it's so fun to do. I'm having so much fun talking as that little bug. Sorry, Isun, if that's how his name is pronounced. I really don't care for the proper pronunciations, mostly because, well, I'm painfully white, I guess. Whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting, eh? Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake for you, eh? Press the A button to jump, then press the A button again to do a wall jump, just like that Mario guy. Remember I was telling you about him with the breaking the pots with your face hole? But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. So I guess we have light hops and large hops. So we got the big hop. Can we... Oh, there we go. Okay. Getting the timing down, I know you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. But, I've been to some really high places. And then people just kind of shake me out of their clothes and drop me. And by high places, I mean relative to me, because I'm the size of a bug. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. How do I open it? Do I smack it with my head? Bam! Face smack! You obtained Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Oh, man! Oh, so they're using solar energy? That's awesome, because that's renewable sources of energy, you guys. Solar energy is not like fossil fuels. You can renew solar energy. Until the sun burns out in a few billion years. Or so. Give or take a couple dozen billion. I don't know. I am not an astrologist. Or an astronomer, I should say. So, let's go. I know my ad-libbing with this has been adding to the time of the episode, but I'm sure once we get out of this, it'll be a little bit more lax. Looks like the bridge is out. Looks like you're gonna have to do some weird wolf jump or something, because you're actually a god or something. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? This kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Yeah, I'm gonna call you Amy whether you like it or not, so listen up, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. I shouldn't know. I'm an artist with a brush or something. I don't know. Just watch it. I'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So, you can paint 1,000 words if you just keep painting and don't run out of ink. Oh man, nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power to make things feel real good about themselves after they get burned down. Did I mention burned down? I'm not an arsonist. I swear I didn't do it for the insurance money. It wasn't me, I'm telling you. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. I'm kind of a one-trick pony, so you're not gonna get any, realistic life paintings or anything, coming to life. I can't summon golems or nothing. But there are 13. So, I'm one of the 13. That's Not a terrible percentage, to be honest, but each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful entity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. Bada bing, bada boom, now you got me, Isun. The goods now dwell within objects all around us, but good or god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? I mean, it's not like I'm Amaterasu, who's like a god or something. Alright, so... oh man, more talking! River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? I mean, when you're talking about a river, I'm thinking, you know, the one that separates Manhattan Island. But, whatever. Examine this here. River of the Heavens. The river... Oh, you're just saying the thing that I already did. Thanks for wasting my time. So, as I was going to say before more talking happened, I'm absolutely loving the way this game looks with kind of its, like, painted style with some 2D stuff, with all of the main objects popping with the thick outlines. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. I've been stuck in that woman's dress for like 300 years. Hey, look at those stars form on a pattern, or is it just me? Oh man, it's a dragon! There's one missing. I guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. So grab your Wii remote and do a dangle puss. Bah, looks like I'm not ready to draw missing stars. Press the B button to hold the brush and the A button to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Mumble, mumble, grumble, grumble. So how do we do? Do we just dab it? Do we just dab it? Dab, dab, dab it? There we go. Oh yeah, we dabbed that star so hard. We dabbed on the haters. Oh, we actually summoned a dragon! A Dargon of all things! Oh man, it's so cool. It's all rainbowy and stuff. I love it. Yomigami. Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu, I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yamigami. Yamigami. Jesus. Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wah, 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 wah. Super special power! Get that symbol that means something that I can't read because I don't know Japanese. I don't know if that's called like Okami or something. Wow, that was Yamigami. Wow, that was Yamigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, couldn't be true. I'm from the Bronx. To be honest, I don't know if that's a Bronx accent or not. Who else could master this incredible god technique? I don't know, maybe a god or something? Like the mother of all gods or something? If you really want to learn about Amaterasu and stuff, I've mentioned his channel before, but go find Gaijin Goomba Media on YouTube and go through some of his older videos, and there's going to be a lot of stuff. Wonder if drawing some stardust could get the river flowing again. So if you go through Gaijin Goomba Media's old videos, you'll find a lot of really good videos that reference Amaterasu. I'm sure if you just put in YouTube, you know, Gaijin Goomba Amaterasu, it'll pull up the videos for you. And I think it's Goomba with an H at the end to avoid, like, copyright stuff, because I think he might have had an issue. But anyway. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? You gotta be out of your mind! What are you, crazy? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Man, I hope we get to some gameplay soon, because doing that one voice for 40 minutes is hurting something fierce. But I kind of just don't want to leave you guys here, but I mean, like, it's going on way too long. And I think we're going the wrong way. Yeah, we are. We're going the wrong way. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Is there a dash button? Can I dash? I guess not. Come on, restore the bridge. How do I restore the bridge? Oh, no, hold on. Puppies don't like water. Well, I guess this puppy does. But we hit B, and we press that to do it. Whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the damn thing? Who the heck drew it? I mean, I don't even know. We're swimming through stardust. Like, you know, like Ziggy Stardust in the Spiders from Mars, like that David Bowie song. I mean, oh, I guess we gotta go up here, because I don't think we can swim in the not stardust. I don't know. Do we turn around and then... Oh, no, no, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't... If we press up on the... How do we snap the camera? How do we snap the camera back? So if I do this and I go... Spooky dookie, eat some cookies. Will it draw more stardust? Oh, bam, look at that. We got so much stardust up in here. All the freaking stardust you could want. Oh, look at how much stardust I got. Divine power stardust. There we go. That's a nice full river of stardust. And we'll get this chest that has heavenly bones. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Fireball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Like that dead body of that traveler who got stuck here because they weren't a god. But yeah, so far, I mean, it's an RPG, this game, I believe. You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed a peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. So it looks like fruits fill it up a little bit. You consumed an orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Bam! Was there not one in there? Was there not a food there? Did I miss it? Aw. I wanted more fruit facts. So, this is gonna be where I end off the first episode, just because it's taken a little while. So, anyway, I will see you all on the next episode of Okami on Bite Size Biifs. It'll be a little shorter than this one, probably around that 25-minute mark that I like to keep it at, but I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.